reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening.
Uh-oh.
A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Busted. Suna, the programmer. She's not gonna like us. She doesn't even say anything to us.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
She glares at you as she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCN, you see.
We're here on a side case representing certain music venue organizers. We're not just breaking in, I'm pursuing a mysterious lead searching for my lost identity. Let's say that.
You won't find any answers from here.
She barely looks up from the keyboard. You hear the machine whir back to life.
It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
I hope I didn't.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Lieutenant whispers. Alright, so we need to wait till she's done. I don't know how long that is gonna take. So I think what we need to do is leave the church for now, maybe. And return at a later time, because I think we have everything we can find over here. So let's go. Low on health but points into endurance, or maybe that's what I need to do. I have 2 skill points. Let's not do that. Oh, and let's also take a look at the clothes I found before I forget. So we have Mesky Bangers, Red Rouges, how do you say that? +1 empathy in someone else's shoes. These dapper snakeskin shoes have an almost invisible white-on-white flower motif sewn on the tongue. The toe caps are still dusty from lying in the church. What do I have now? These are kind of cool. Perception. So perception or empathy, I'm not sure. Also, I can't find stuff like ever. So this is 3. This is 4. We could change it up. It doesn't really matter that much, does it? Understand others. So just I'll wear which I like better. They look cool. Right, they do. And this is... Why did I not? Because these are like the same kind of stuff. Do I get a bonus? If it's like a complete outfit? Or is it just for fun? This huge red scarf is still dusty from lying in the church. A subtle red-on-red embroidery embellishes it with cocky roosters and mesquite floral motifs. Pain threshold? Instead of 2 drama. Yeah, let's do that because drama is becoming a bit annoying if you ask me. And I have ruffed grouse taxidermy. I must have had that for a while. The dead body of a grouse stuffed with some unknown material. From a distance, it might just pass off as a real thing. The bird itself looks extremely ruffled and slightly grumpy. Is this what I need to give to guard? I think it is. Postcard? This one has hell written on its back. It could not be further from the truth. It's the boom years, and Kuran, the nicest district in Revelshire West, is enjoying a sun-drenched day. Tall and handsome buildings rise from the riverside, steel, iron and yellow limestone with cloud shadows sliding on the facades. Blue medicinal spirit. The liquid has an unearthly blue tint, the kind that might or might not, but definitely does, glow in the dark. This is 98.7 pure alcohol. Keep it away from an open flame. How did I get this? Another postcard. It depicts a forest of smokestacks releasing fat plumes of smoke into blue cloudless sky. The tinge of age, the color of old teeth, gives it a sickly look. Written on the back is a single sentence repeated twice. I got out, no addressee. I think I can sell all those postcards. And this speed bottle. How convenient. Someone has equipped this tiny bottle of amphetamines with a straw. It's the Lorryman speed on the go. Didn't I need to use that? Plus motoric psyche minus morale. I think it's one of my quests. Find speed. It is. Should we do that? Dolores Day was fond of figurine. She deserves more. You should offer her any and all you have one day if you meet her in person. What an odd test to give yourself, but here we are. Oh, alright. Look into the spookers in the church. Wait, what? I did that, didn't I? So let me think and go over what I need to do. I can't do this right now because I don't know who Dolores Day is. I think it might be someone from my past, but I don't know. I can't do this right now because she's rebooting her computer. We could go back to them and see if I can find a way to speak to him. For this, we need to go to the car of the detective, use his automobile or the phone in it. We need to go back to guards. We need to find Morel. So I don't know. We still need to check where the shots came from. We need to speak to Titus. We need to put the envelope in the mail. So also need to go back for this. We need to send the body. Let's do that because that's kind of important. And we need to speak to the smoker on the balcony after 9. So I can't do that yet. It may take a while. Secret passage, I don't know. And I thought I did this, but I guess not. So why don't we... I'm gonna go back in here because I am here right now to see if she's done already. I don't think she is.
What is it?
Oh, I can do it. The woman is still hunched over the keyboard, gently illuminated by the purring machine. I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
It doesn't look like a big loss to her. Hey, are you the lead programmer of Viral Untethered by any chance?
Yes. Or no, not anymore. That project is dead.
She thinks to herself.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
So I guess she said that's over. Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
She turns back to the terminal.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
Have you seen the Crabman?
No.
But you know he's around.
Yes.
He's seen you.
And?
Okay, it's probably not a big deal then.
No, you're right. I'm not.
Her voice trails off as she bends over to tinker with the machine's printer. Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR1 as my RAIN prefix processing unit.
That's your radio computer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that antenna is its processing unit?
Yes. You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
She sighs and she stopped working. I know a little.
All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
And is it a good antenna?
I guess it is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable.
Wait, what operation? Are you sending out messages to people?
But it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieux dedicated to that sort of thing.
Do I want to buy something like that?
She liked telling me this. It calmed her nerves.
What are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
On what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
What about those bowls of water over there?
They are connected to my RAIN prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
Short
Try.
and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
Isn't your radio computer made exclusively for the government?
So you do know something about computers. You're right. Prefect is used mostly by the government peeps.
She looks up almost proud of you. And you work for the government?
No, I don't.
So why do you have it?
Because I needed something good for my investigation, and Reims Civic is widely agreed to be below all standards, so I had to upgrade. Besides, owning a Reims prefect isn't such a big deal anymore.
If you say so.
No, actually, it is kind of a big deal. You don't see Ream prefects in every police department, for example.
Did you steal it?
No! No, of course not. I know a friend of a friend who used to freelance for the Coalition. I bought it from her.
She looks up disturbed.
I was actually aiming for the military-grade Reim Rational series, but couldn't find one. Prefect is mainly based on the same technology as the Civic, but it does work better with newer antenna models, so I'm not complaining.
Right, I'll try not to touch anything. Next question.
Great.
She dwells back into the glowing terminal. What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
There's a hint of amusement in her tired eyes. I'm a police officer, it's my job.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
She says, ready to stand her ground. What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
What?
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said.
Oh, I get it.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
She stares at the burnished antenna on a nearby table. What does it mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing.
There's something frantic about her as she locks her gaze with you, eyes shining like pearls.
What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
She's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for your answer.
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
Hold on a moment. Does it mean we're now living in a world that has holes in it? You measure it by collecting data on its surroundings, on that which exists. I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it. I don't know. I'm not here for some science. I just want to solve a murder so I can go home. Let's say this.
Exactly. Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
Hydro transducers. So that's what those water basins are. Devices for recording sound through water.
Why does my brain know this?
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
She grows silent, staring at a circle of basins. It looks like some ancient ritual. Do you have any idea where this hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
She looks up, eyes trying to pierce the pitch black heights above, but without much success. Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think he might be somehow responsible?
No, I don't.
You said that the research isn't going well. Why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
She stops mid-sentence. That's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world for now. Conclude.
Great. Thanks.
How do you feel about anodic dance music?
What? I hate it.
She squints her eyes.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Have you even listened to it?
Yeah. Like all the time. My tent neighbors don't really ease up with their partying, do they?
She pulls a face that looks absolutely scathing.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Right, but how do you feel about a club for anodic dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
I know they want to do drugs.
Take a guess, why don't you?
I heard they're also planning on building a drug lab.
Bingo! That's exactly what they're up to.
She snaps her fingers.
Ah, wonderful.
The lieutenant whispers, admiring the embellished pillars and the spectacular architecture in the church. All right.
Now this house of worship is also going to be a drug lab. Always something fascinating happening in tents.
They're just encouraging an active youth culture here, nothing wrong with that. Mind-altering substances are a vital part of a noted club scene. It helps to bring the community together. Just say nothing.
So that's settled. Great. No nightclubs in the church then.
She supports her chin on her hand, visibly pleased. Right, I'll let you work in peace. Task updated. Tell Andre about Tuna's thoughts on the nightclub. Andre, who's Andre? Is that the guy in the tent? Probably. Let's go out. Why don't we do that right now? Because it just makes sense. And I'll probably otherwise forget it. Before your drawbridge, it can only be lowered from the other side. Wait, but how did I get there then? I'm so lost. Was it this way? Oh, I think it was. Yeah. Let's go in. You can hear the music from outside. It's so funny. Are you Andre?
Hi again. So, how are things going?
He looks excited. The tips of his hair are sharp and white. The bleach has consumed almost all of the toothbrush on the mirror in front of him. I checked it out.
And? What happened?
I talked to the grab man.
Oh, man. Who is he? What did you think?
Seemed okay. He gave me this odd lecture. You were right, he's a true narcomaniac. Very spiritual.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Just preaching and praying from the looks of it.
No matter. Is he going to be a problem?
The paranoid young man mumbles gruffly.
Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we going to do about him?
Not a lot.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
He keeps himself physically active. As far as I can tell, he's not going to leave a climb around. Actually, he told me he wouldn't mind the nightclub at all.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
They won't notice. Don't worry, I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anyone else.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light! Yeah!
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
Yeah?
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
She did not like it.
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she doesn't like it at all!
He drops a hammer back into a
A
toolbox.
shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity?
Unity! Dance!
She made it very clear that she won't leave until her own project is finished.
And you can't just evict her?
I could go for another try, bring on hammer. No, I won't evict her. We have to come up with a different solution.
Look at you, honour man!
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist! Coexist!
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like anodic dance music?
She absolutely does not.
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
You can't imagine people don't like that?
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
The man nods enthusiastically, then leans in and whispers. Perhaps if you drop the drug lab, it might make it easier to convince her. I refuse to throw her out, but I can try convincing her. Let's say this.
Oh man, but the drug lab was like an integral part of getting the club going.
For me, it was my favourite part. Chemistry's great. Besides, imagine all the drugs we could do if we had our own drug lab. I mean, anodic music is great and all, but drugs, they make you feel really good. When did you last feel really, really good?
I don't have time to feel good. I'm a very busy officer of the law. Never.
Let's say this.
Pull out that stick, lawman. You'd absolutely love drugs. They'll make you feel transcendent.
Alright, so I need to proceed with the quest, and I can choose either I refuse to throw her out, but I can try convincing her, or alright, I'll see how it goes. Well, I'm not gonna throw her out.
Excellent. Good luck, my friend.
He smiles wide like a replica of his friend with the large head.
Goodbye, officer.
So,
Wow, so someone's been a little boring.
what?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
See, I'm glad I changed drama, because drama is just wanting to make me make bad choices. So, you want me to do drugs or something? I'm just trying to do my job. What is this? Picking on me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my concerns.
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. A very standard appeal.
I'm just trying to do my job. No need for extravagance.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's coppo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Wait. This will be my copper type? Why not? Send it out? I'm not ashamed. No need. Let's keep that announcement on standby for now. Opt in, opt out. Wait, what?
Yes, the type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste, a class even, a nation of regular law officials that you belong to. It comes, of course, with the usual benefits.
I wonder what that does if I choose this. So I become... I remember it being about a copper type before, but is that a thought that I could research, or was it something else? I'm not sure. Or I could say, no need, let's keep it on standby. Let's just do that, because I'm not sure what happened.
Done and done. No actual communiques will be sent, of course. That would be too dramatic.
Too dramatic for drama. Alright. Oh wait, I need to also speak to the guy. Oh, never mind. So this updated convinced Suna to cooperate with the ravers or evict her. I didn't want to do that at all. Now I have to? That's annoying. The game is forcing me. Regular law official. So nothing funky if I start researching this. What does that mean? Okay, so it looks like you've got a bit of the normal in you, a touch of the regular. 4 grams of Johnny Normal Cup. Who would have thunk it? You, the extremist of all the cops. You said some pretty boring things back there, and now you have 2 choices. You can either leave it behind and forget about it, or you can try to utilize your normalcy, internalize it. Get a touch of vanilla back into the herring-flavored egg and licorice ice cream of your mind. I wonder if I do this, it's gonna make me boring. I don't know, what do you think? I think it does. I don't think I want to do this. And also I have a lot of other stuff still I could research. And I don't have any open slots right now, because if I want to unlock it will cost me a skill point, which I don't have. I only have 2, well, almost 3. So it will cost me a skill point to unlock, and then I would have to oh, that won't cost me anything, I think. So just 1 skill point. Because I can do that right now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Also, am I not? I don't know. I was looking at this. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go back. Or maybe complete this, go back to Suna and try to speak to Egghead, because they're both here. And all the other stuff I have to go back for. Back to the first area, whatever you want to call it. And I think it's smart to just go to the church and fast travel, because I think the church is a fast travel point. And I don't have to walk all the way back, because I really don't want to do that. But I am a bit tired now. I feel my concentration is going down really fast. So I'm gonna take a break. Next time, I think I'm gonna go ahead with these two, complete these. And I have to keep an eye on the time because after 9 today, I need to do this. And this is very important because this is a witness for my most important quest line. The basic quest line, whatever you want to call it, the murder I'm investigating. So that's very important. And also in the meantime, I could just sniff speed and solve this. It would not help me become a normal person, maybe. But yeah, it's kind of a quest that I want to complete just because I want to complete everything. So, not sure about that though. I'll think on it a bit. Well, anyway, I guess that's it for now. It is a long game. There's a lot you can do. And I think I already have 40 parts or something, which is really, it's a lot for playthrough. Which I knew before I started that it would be this big. I did. And I also was thinking in the beginning to maybe not post this every week, but every other week because it's so big. But yeah, I didn't do that at all eventually, so I don't know why. Just sometimes things go the way they go. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a while until we complete this game. But my other game has finished, so I'm posting something new in a bit, just to mix it up a little. And if this gets too boring and you're like, I don't want to see this game for a while, just switch it up with something else and pick it up later, let me know. I will do that because I honestly, I don't mind because I like everything. So I'm real easy, I guess. Anyway, I'll stop rambling like always. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. Thank you for watching. Curious what happens next? Subscribe to my page so you don't miss anything.